let's talk about upgrading our gear a little bit. Let's talk about how we're going to do that. Well, we all know about the Revival Catalyst, right? We all know how that works. We've been doing it now since Shadowlands. The Revival Catalyst will be enabled in Season 2 on June 13th, so we're going to have a little bit of a gap. Going to have a little bit of time before that starts, right? How else do we upgrade our gear? Well, there's a completely new upgrade system coming in 10.1, and if you missed it, it's going to change the way you play the game and the way you upgrade your gear. So in Dragonflight Season 2, we're getting an all-new way to upgrade our gear with a new upgrade system. So we know in the past the way it worked was you got your Raider IO up, right? You got your ranking up through Mythic Plus, and then you used your Valor badges to upgrade your gear. Well, that is no longer the way you upgrade your gear. That's right. So new upgrade currencies will be available, and I really, really like this because it no longer forces you to do Mythic Plus to upgrade your gear. So there are two new primary currencies that you'll gain to make your way, as you make your way through the latest content. Flight Stones and Shadow Flame Crests. Flight Stones can be earned by doing quests, found, treasures, all the kind of outdoor world activity. You'll be able to get these Flight Stones. You'll be able to get 2,000 Flight Stones at a time during the season, but there's no limit on how many you can get or spend in a week. Shadow Flame Crest fragments are available in 4 varieties, so it's based on the difficulty of content you do. The more difficult the content, the better version of the Shadow Flame Crest fragments that you're going to get. So, to create a Shadow Flame Crest, you have to combine 15 Shadow Flame Crest fragments from the same tier to create one Shadow Flame Crest, okay? And you use those crests to upgrade your gear. So there's going to be Whelplings. These are for the little, the micro penis people who are doing just Raid Finder. You get them from Raid Finder. The Drake Crests, these are just your average boys doing normal difficulty. The Worms Crests, which these are fragments again, you can get from heroic difficulty. These are pretty big boys. And then the Aspect Shadow Flame Crests. These are for your big boys, your extra larges, your long, slong, hung, mythic difficulty stuff. That's right. Sam, I'm never upgrading his gear then? No, actually, basically with Mythic Plus, I was never upgrading my gear because I was always behind on that stuff. I never really pushed that until the end of the season. Now, with all the raiding we do, the heroic clears, weekly clears, mythic clears, all that. I wish mythic clears, but mythic boss kills. Now, we're going to upgrade gear all the time. This is great. This is awesome stuff. Like Flightstone fragments, so again, you need how many fragments? What is it? 15 little fragments to make one to upgrade your gear. Like Flightstones, fragments can be found across the Dragon Isles. So the more dangerous the challenge, the activity, the more powerful the fragments, as you need fragments. If you need fragments, you can purchase some from Spinoza and Loam with the unearthed fragment coins earned from public events around the Zarlak Caverns. So there's more than one way to earn these things. You can get these babies from a lot of different things that you do in and about the Zarlak Caverns. So this is good stuff. I honestly hate mythic dungeons, so I am slow with gear. Yeah, it is. Anyone who's not doing constant mythic plussing will always be a little bit behind on gear. This whole system, though, allows you to be less behind than you'd usually be, because now you don't just have to do mythic plus to upgrade your gear. So once you get these crests, you'll be able to go to the upgrade gear vendor, the same one that you go to now for Mythic Plus, and use them to upgrade your gear. So look at that. You can see it works kind of the same way that it worked before, upgrading the gear all the way. Each gear item can only be upgraded to a specific level. So again, it matters what level you loot the gear at, but you'll be able to see the tier and level that your item currently is by holding the mouse cursor over the item. Yeah, thank you, Blizzard, for that one. Based on the item level at creation, each item will have a distinct upgrade track. That's right, so check it out. Use this currency to upgrade your gear. Where to upgrade, again, it's the same vendor that currently uses for upgrading gear. And then for crafting gear, to upgrade that, you have to use the Enchanted Shadow Flames Crest, which is created by enchanters to upgrade your crafted gear. Very cool system. I'm happy they did this. This just creates a variety. in the way that you can upgrade your gear. And I'm happy they're doing this because it takes off that kind of limitation that you have to do Mythic Plus in order to upgrade your gear. Great stuff, great stuff. Yeah, group world content. We'll be doing that, Camp Shady, for sure. I'm very excited to do stuff like that, actually.